everyone, I'm Jeff from Lobo Lures. Today we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to skirt lures. We're going to go from your basic head to your complete skirted option. And we're going to show you the techniques and materials that you need to do that. So we're going to bring the camera over here to show you how it's done. Alright guys, here's the materials that we're going to need to get started. First and foremost, you're going to need to make your lure selection. In this case, we're going to use a Typhoon. And we're going to use a black outer with a rainbow inner skirt. We're going to need a pair of scissors, a super glue, we like to use Zap-A-Gap, rigging floss, pledge as a lubricant, and a heat gun. Not necessary, but it makes it a little easier to get the skirts on a lure, especially in colder climates. So let's get started, show you how it's done. Alright, to start, what we're going to do is we're going to take our lure head and our outer skirt. We're going to kind of find where we want to cut it. Usually it's just gauging it because this material has got a lot of flex and give. And that's where the heat gun and the pledge is going to come into place. So we're going to cut about an inch and a half off this skirt, maybe more like an inch and a quarter. We are going to take this skirt now that with its cut. We're going to flip it inside out, like so. We are going to heat this skirt up a little bit. And we are going to slowly spin the skirt so we're not burning any point of the material. And this is going to give it a little bit more pliability to come around the lure. Alright. You'll get an idea of when it starts to feel a little bit more give. In colder climates, you're going to heat it up a little more. So now, we got that skirt inside out like so. We're going to take that pledge, give it a little coating, bring it over. Alright, so this is the important part. You're going to take your rigging floss after you have this skirt up and around the body, and you're going to create a loop like so. You're going to put that on the lure, and you're going to come around and give it, I'd say 10 or so tight wraps, so we secure that, all the while giving it a little bit of pressure towards the body of the lure. And then we're going to cut this like so. And where you're coming around, you got this loop here, this piece here on the back. You're going to put this through here, hold it, and pull that back one, and that's going to bring it nice and snug. So now you have these two pieces. You're going to tie off that rigging floss. And just cut off the excess. Alright, the next step is applying that underskirt. This part is kind of important. We glue our second skirt. Some people will tie their second skirt. It's all what you're more comfortable with. But in our case, we're going to glue the second skirt down. We want it to be a little more snug than the prior skirt. So we're going to cut a little less off. Heat that up a little bit. And there's no need to turn this one inside out unless you were going to tie it. So now we're just going to do a kind of a quick dry run, make sure we're okay here. And as you can see, that's fitting pretty nicely. So we're going to now apply the glue uniformly around the skirt seat. We're going to come through and we're going to glue that. And now that is glued, we're going to pull that back up and over. Okay, so the next step is we're going to add a hook stop. It's not necessary, but that's the way we fish our lures, and most of our lures that leave have a hook stop. We're going to use a rod with a stopper, put a little bit of glue. We like to use the rod because it's more of a guide, And we just run that stopper all the way down up against the body of the lure. And that should be it. You pull this rod out, let it sit for about 10 minutes or so, and there you have it. A fully skirted, ready to go lure. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you were able to take something away from this. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave a comment down below, or you can reach out to us at our website, which is www.lobolures.com, and go to the Contact Us section. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.